Thanks for coming back, and like and subscribe and all that stuff. Let's start off with the weather. So, Stormy, how's the weather gonna be this week? Any sharks, anything like that?
The rain this week is going to be really wacky and really all over. It's going to be here and even here.
Looks like a terrible week.
Oh, no, mine's going to be great.
How's that?
Well, I'm going to see my other boyfriend this week.
Your other boyfriend?
Yeah, number 3.
3?
Or is it 5? But you know, it actually doesn't matter because none of this rain is going to bother me. And oh, neither will these sharks that are going to be by California.
Okay, let's go to sports. What happened to the sports guy again? Is he in the hospital again?
I think he is.
He was just going to see a badminton tournament. He got it. No. All right, so let's go to traffic. Let's. Okay, that was kind of interesting, but where the hell is the traffic guy?
No clue.
You know, his uncle wasn't related. Anyway, so let's go to the news. Okay, so. So in entertainment, it looks like theater chains are working out a deal with studios on changing when movies will be streaming from 3 months to 17 days. That's a pretty big change. So let's see what happens with that. Actor Rennie Santoni has died at the age of 81 on August 1st. You may know him from Dirty Harry or Seinfeld, playing Poppy in 4 episodes. His IMDb credits him with 103 credits. In China, Interstellar, the Christopher Nolan film, has the biggest opening day there since China's theaters have opened, bringing in $2.8 million. Not bad for a movie that came out in 2014.
I want you off the fucking set, you prick! Now don't just be sorry, think for 1 fucking second. The fuck are you doing? Are you professional or not? Do I fucking walk around and rip that? No, shut the fuck up, Bruce. Do I want? No! No! Don't shut me up. Am I gonna walk around and rip your fucking lights down in the middle of a scene? Then why the fuck are you walking right through? Like this in the background. What the fuck is it with you? What don't you fucking understand? You got any fucking idea about, hey, it's fucking distracting having somebody walking up behind Bryce in the middle of the fucking scene? Give me a fucking answer! What don't you get about it? Oh, good for you! And how was it? I hope it was fucking good because it's useless now, isn't it? Fuck's sake, man, you amateur. Look, G, you got fucking something to say to this prick? Well, somebody should be fucking watching and keeping an eye on him. It's the second time that he doesn't give a fuck about what is going on in front of the camera. Alright? I'm trying to fucking do a scene here and I'm going, why the fuck is Shane walking in there? What is he doing there? Do you understand my mind is not in the scene if you're doing that? Stay off the fucking set, man. fuck's sake. Alright, let's go again. Let's not take a fucking minute. Let's go again! And let's not have you fucking walking in! Can I have Tom put this on, please? You're unbelievable, man. You're unfucking believable. Number of times you're strolling and fucking around in the background. I never had a DP behave like this. You don't fucking understand what it's like working with actors. That's what that is. That's what that is, man. I'm telling you. I'm not asking, I'm telling you. You wouldn't have done that otherwise. I want to fucking kick your fucking ass. You know, shut up for a second, alright? I'm gonna go. Do you want me to go fucking trash your life? Do you want me to fucking trash up? Why are you trashing my scene? You are trashing my scene. You do it one more fucking time, and I ain't walking on this set if you're still hired. I'm fucking serious. You're a nice guy. You're a nice guy, but I don't fucking cut it when you're bullshitting and fucking around like this on set. Yeah, you might get it. He doesn't fucking get it. You might. He does not get it. No, I don't need any fucking walking. He needs to stop walking. I ain't the one walking. Let's get Tom and put this back on. Let's go again. Seriously, man, you and me, we're fucking done professionally. Fucking ass.
Okay. I think I'm okay. I'm all right. I think we'll bring Ryan in. Bring Ryan in. Hey.
Hey there.
Welcome. So, boy, you look exactly like your twin Ryan. Exactly.
Are you kidding me? Exactly.
Yeah.
How long have I known you, Bruce? It's ridiculous.
Well, what's different? I mean, you look exactly the same, dude.
I'm left-handed.
Oh, okay. Ryan, what have you been what have you been watching?
I've been watching a lot of stuff.
Okay.
My favorite thing right now is Perry Mason on HBO.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I've heard of it.
It's about this gritty, sort of sleazy detective in old school LA who takes on a case that changes his whole career.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Is it cheesy and all, or is it really action, or is it like violent? What's the deal with it? I mean, it's HBO, so there could be a lot of different things on there.
So there is some violence and some nudity,
Yeah.
but it's really just a dramatic telling of his big breakout case
Yeah.
that takes some interesting twists and turns.
So you have to watch it every episode to keep up with what's going on. So it's not episodic like
Definitely.
the
It's
old show.
one old show.
Yeah, the old show. You didn't know there was an old show?
I mean, he's pretty young in this. So,
Yeah.
what is this a sequel?
So, you're pretty young, so I guess you don't realize that there is Perry Mason from probably the 50s or 60s.
Wow. From his war days?
Yeah, from his war days, right? From
Okay.
his war days. So.
Well, I'm interested in seeing if his career goes anywhere.
Well, that's good. So, who's what are you really enjoying with the show, though, or
Well,
what's drawing it to you?
the acting is phenomenal, and of
Okay.
course on HBO, the shots are great.
All right. I'm looking at some of the people on here. There's some of the people they've worked on Weeds, State of Tara, Friday Night Lights, Boardwalk Empire, stuff like that. Like,
Well, the two that really made it surprising for me, if you like Orphan Black, Tatiana Maslany
yeah,
is kind of a nutcase preacher lady in a Pentecostal church. So it's good to see her again. And John Lithgow's in it too.
oh, John Lithgow's in it. I didn't even know that.
Yeah, he's Perry Mason's boss. Sort of an aging lawyer.
Now, the girl that you're talking about, Orphan Black, in case nobody's seen it, or you out there in YouTube land, it's a really interesting sci-fi show that aired for about maybe 3 seasons, and she did a great job acting.
Yeah.
And but one of the other directors of what I was looking this up is Tim Van Patten, and he's such a good director. I mean, the Sopranos episodes that he directed back in the day, those were basically my favorite episodes that he directed. You know, and you know, there's a whole bunch of other people that from Fargo that are in it. There's the cat that occasionally shows
Steve
up once in
Buscemi.
a while. So you highly recommend this show? Or?
I do.
Okay.
It's a fantastic show, and I'm interested in seeing what they do with it.
Okay. So what else you watching?
On the nerdier end, there's Wynonna-earp, which I've been watching for 4 seasons now. That's on Sci-Fi. It's a Canadian show, so you know,
Yeah.
better.
Better.
But it's about the heir of Wyatt-earp,
Okay.
who lives in his town, carries his gun, and kills demons.
Oh, of course. I know that happened back in the day.
Yeah. Well, Wyatt-earp was quite the demon slayer.
Oh, okay. So it's created by this girl named woman named Emily Andrews, who did she made up the show or created the show Lost Girl. I don't know if you saw that show.
I've seen every episode.
Oh, okay. So does it seem to be related to that in a lot of ways? Can you tell that it's by the same person?
You can tell that it's by the same person. It has a similar tone to it. Has that same supernatural in the real world feel.
Yeah.
But strong female lead who kicks ass, killing all sorts of different types of mystical things.
What season is this on right now?
This is season 4, and there's only been 2 episodes.
And what channel is it on?
Sci-fi.
Well, that's a sci-fi show. Okay.
Mhm.
So that's probably streaming on some other services somewhere. I forget who sci-fi channel it is, but you know,
I think they've got their own.
if you know, write in a comment section, you know, where this show is at. Then another show that you might be watching.
So the thing I just got into, just came out this week, was the new Muppet Show.
Okay.
They're doing sort of a web-based clip show, you know, sort of with things the way they are right now, or so I hear. They're going to be doing like compilations of all the different people at home with guest stars. So the Swedish Chef will have a cooking show
Yeah, they're
with,
trying to work around the coronavirus and yeah, it's
Right.
tough.
yeah,
So that's on Disney, correct?
that's on Disney Plus.
Disney Plus.
hmm
And how many episodes you say?
Only one so
Only-
far,
only one?
but it's going to be weekly.
Weekly? Okay. That's a weird thing about Disney.
Mhm.
Is their streaming service, it's like, you don't get it like Netflix where you get the whole series
Yeah.
in that one, you know, you could watch it in one day. You
Well,
got it.
Disney likes to
Watch it.
control us.
Oh, perhaps they do.
Week by week, they make us watch instead of letting us watch all at once like we like.
And we keep paying for it, right?
Some of
Or,
us.
yeah, some of us. So I was interested in one of the shows that you watched that I've watched,
hmm
Legion.
Yes,
And how are you liking it? Because I loved it.
I absolutely love Legion.
It's not on anymore, but you're watching it on Hulu, or you could watch it on Hulu.
Right, it's on Hulu FX. I personally have it still recorded from when it aired. I've just waited too long. But that's a really, really great show. Keeps you guessing every week. They do just the most interesting cinematography and different styles of show. Each episode seems to be like a different style almost.
And it's visually, it's one of the coolest shows that you can see. I mean, it's so trippy.
It
I
is.
mean, you guys, I highly recommend it. You highly recommend it.
I do, yeah.
And you know, it's like, and some of the people that were in it, you know, you know, one of my favorite people in the world, Aubrey Plaza.
Yeah, I was
Oh,
just
yeah.
gonna say.
I
Who
love
had a great showing in the last season.
Yeah. And there's also, what's his name? I'm trying to find it. Hamish Linklater. I'm probably screwing that name up. But he was on New Adventures of Old Christine. That's how I got to know that guy. He's been acting for a long time. But he's really great in it. There's a bunch of other people that haven't been in a real lot of things on this show, but you know, the acting's great. The
It
stories
is.
are really great. I mean, it's a comic book thing. and-
Right. It's based on
Yeah.
a Marvel comic.
Yeah.
Legion was a character that most people don't know.
Is it-
But he's the son
Son of-
of. Well, we don't want. I mean, are we
No,
going to
no,
do the
go
spoiler
for
thing?
it. No, I think the comic book people out there know who the son of.
What would Charlie have to say about this?
Charlie's okay. See, he's not
Okay.
on his side.
Well, he's the son of Charles Xavier,
Okay.
and
No, not that Charlie.
no, no, not this Charlie. No,
that
David,
Charlie.
the main
Okay.
character.
All right.
Yeah.
Have you watched any of those comics? Or have you read any of those comics?
No, we don't have access to those in the bunker.
No. Let's see if I'll get this.
Some reading material.
Last time you tried to escape, you got that book.
Well,
You know,
the other one, the pages were starting to
Huh?
stick together, and
do I have to, what do you have to be back again?
no, I mean,
Just-
did you see what he did to my shoulder?
What else are you watching?
Well, I finally caught up on Happy.
Okay, I thought
Which?
that was canceled.
It may have been canceled,
Yeah,
but it's really great. It stars the guy from Law and Order,
okay.
whatever his name is.
His name is the guy from Law and Order.
Yeah,
If you know, leave a comment in the comments.
yeah. But he's sort of a washed out drunk detective,
Yeah, he's,
a shame from the force, who, again, like most of the things I watch, real person with a strange, like almost sci-fi fantasy type world that he gets into
Okay.
with it's a talking cartoon unicorn donkey.
I could buy that.
Yeah,
That's been on for how many seasons now?
I believe that was 3 seasons.
3 seasons. What channel is that at?
That one was also FX?
That was FX?
Maybe.
Maybe. But yeah, I remember trying to watch a little bit of that a while back, and I couldn't do it. And I like that guy, the actor, whatever his name is.
Yeah.
He's a really good actor. He plays all kinds of like either scumbag or what he did with
Right.
Law and Order SVU 1655.
Mhm,
whatever it
Miami.
is. Yeah. So what else? What else we got you? What else are you watching?
Well, in more of the streaming, big show that I like and rewatched recently was the Santa Clarita Diet.
Okay.
Yeah, with child star Drew Barrymore.
All right. That's
Ooh.
Netflix.
That's on Netflix, yeah. And the most charming man in the world, Timothy Oliphant.
How does that? How is he the most charming man in the world?
Well, he just is. I mean, anything you see, you can't help loving.
Can you help me out with what else he's been in? I might have to look it up here on the old internets to see what else he's been in.
Well, he was in the show about that guy.
Oh, that one. I saw
Yeah,
that. That was great.
and he's been in a bunch of movies. Justified,
Justified.
that's the
Okay.
one that he was in.
Okay.
And
Episode of The Office, too. 2 or 3
he
episodes.
was, yeah, he was in
Okay.
a couple.
Yeah.
He played an office aide that was sort of like bumbling.
No, he was the really good sales guy.
But wasn't he like, didn't it turn out he just sort of like screwed up?
I don't think so.
Okay.
Maybe.
What's this guy's name?
Timothy Oliphant.
All right. Timothy Ella. Fine. Because this is going to kill us.
Damn
right
cat.
now. Don't blame it on the cat. She didn't do nothing.
Well, the cat knocked the light out.
Yeah. And then the cat was crawling around on the floor here playing with stuff. Really distracting.
Really?
Yeah. We don't get a lot of cats in the bunker. You know, it's real tasteful having a poster of The Great Escape there. Just another tease, something I can't do.
Well, we're just trying to keep you down. We don't need you thinking that those guys died, by the way, most of them.
Well, except for the American. He rode his motorcycle across all of Europe and escaped.
No American in the real, well, in this one there was.
McQueen's an American.
This guy,
Right. Right.
yeah, but this is the guy?
Timothy Oliphant.
Okay, this guy's been in a lot of stuff.
He has. He's
And,
very charming.
Scream 2,
A
The Girl
classic.
Next Door, Mother's Day. Yeah, you know what? Most of this stuff I have not seen. He's in Deadwood, Good Place. Yeah, he's been in a lot of stuff.
He was one of the main characters at
And he's
Deadwood.
in Fargo. So anyway, but enough of this Oliphant. So what's interesting about this show? What makes you watch this show?
So there's too many zombie shows right now. Everything is zombies or vampires or something. This one has an interesting twist. They're a suburban couple, realtors, and she becomes a zombie. And it's all about navigating their new life and the changes.
So it's a comedy show.
It is a comedy.
Okay, is it a dark comedy or is it a straight up comedy?
Very dark. I mean, it's goofy. Like, there's definitely some slapstick. But,
Because there was that other zombie show that was a comedy show, Z Nation or something like that. That was.
yeah, iZombie.
Was that the show?
Maybe Z Nation as well.
Okay.
But that's the thing. There's too many zombie shows.
There's a lot. Walking Dead will be coming out in October.
I don't.
At least one episode. Anyway, so anything else? What else you watching? Anything else?
Well, I started a new show on Netflix. It's called Warrior-nun,
Okay.
which it's about a sect of nuns that, once again, regular-seeming people that kill demons.
Okay.
But they're an ancient sect of nuns that protect relics and the world. And their leader in the first episode dies, and they have to pass on her powers to somebody. And it gets passed on to a dead girl who happens to be in the area, brings her back to life, and she doesn't know anything about that world.
So it's a serious show,
It is a serious show.
and is it like martial arts mainly, or what kind of fighting is going on in this show?
So most of it seems to be sort of sword fighting, almost medieval style, slash ninjas. But there's already one character who seems to be a newer urban element of it, who carries guns. And they don't seem to trust her as much.
I wouldn't either.
Yeah, no.
You can't bring a gun to a knife fight, right?
Right, or a nun fight.
Not right. Or a nun fight, yeah.
Yeah.
So does any of the nuns fly?
Not as far as I've seen.
Okay.
But,
if you do, will you let me know?
yeah, if there's a flying nun,
The
that would
next
be
time you're on the
something.
show, you're going to let me know that?
Yeah, definitely.
Okay.
Yeah.
So, I'm glad you came over, and now I'm done with it.
All right. Well,
Get the hell out of here. I'll see you next time.
okay.
All right, so that was that with him, and now let's go to this part of the show, which we gotta go. I'll see you next week. All right, like and subscribe. Check out Patreon. Do all that stuff. Thank you.